Ang here. I am going to get started in just one moment, but I want to make sure that we get Gosha online with us. So I am just typing in her information right now. All right. So for those of you who are joining me live today, I'm so excited to be having a conversation with Gosha today. And for those of you who follow my page, I know that you know that I talk about consciousness practices, how important they are, and even what they are, how you practice them, and those kinds of things. And so I'm really, really excited to share today an individual who's going to have a retreat in London next month, who's going to be doing 3 different practices over the course of a day, and is going to be diving really, really deep into them. And she's going to talk all about them over the course of our call. So I will let her do that. But I just wanted to say that, of course, I'm so happy to have Gosha. And I see, Gosha, you've joined. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for having
me. So for those of you who don't know Gosha, she is a yoga teacher, a sound healing facilitator, and a multimedia artist, and definitely hands down one of the best holistic yoga practitioners I have ever had the opportunity to practice with. So I am so excited to help her promote her retreat that is happening next month, in which she's going to have some yoga classes. She's going to have some sound healing sessions, and she is also going to have some intuitive painting. And so we'll get into that in just a moment. But I want to say welcome, Gosha, and I'd love to have you introduce yourself a little bit, share whatever you want to share with the group.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, Ang, in the first place, and for the lovely introduction. So very nice to be on a call with you and talk a little about what I'm planning to do on the summer solstice in London. So yeah, as a quick introduction, my name is Gosha. As you've mentioned, I am a yoga teacher, sound healing facilitator, musician, and I am deeply into anything that's related to sound healing and vibrational medicine. So for the past 6 months, I've been happily co-creating retreats in Tenerife, teaching yoga, offering sound healing sessions. Yeah, beautiful time. And now, as the season here is coming to an end, I'll be shooting back to London, where I live on a daily basis, to create this a bit of magic that we've managed to create here, to translate it to London and to the summer solstice event.
Yeah. And your retreat in Tenerife, that's actually where I met you. I went on a retreat randomly. One of my best friends and I wanted to do a retreat. We were dead set on going to Portugal. Last minute, she's like, actually, I want to go to Tenerife. And so that's how we ended up finding the retreat that we went to. But Gosha was the morning yoga teacher for that retreat, and absolutely phenomenal. I remember the second day of the retreat. Maybe it was a combination of my breath work in addition to the yoga and in addition to the sound healing that you also gave me that day. But I was like tripping hard and like seeing things in like my space time, and it was such an interesting experience. And so I don't mean to get us off track, I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to say that's how we met. Actually was at one of the retreats that Gosha did the morning yoga for in Tenerife. Absolutely phenomenal. And obviously I had a really good experience with it. So
yeah, that's beautiful. This is one of those things that I call divine timing, that you guys ended up coming to Tenerife. We've managed to cross paths, and now, yeah, look at us.
Yeah. All right. So Gosha, tell us a little bit about your retreat that you're going to be hosting. So start with the basics. When is it? Where is it? And then what are you going to be doing there?
Yes. So the next retreat that I'll be hosting, it's a 1-day event in London, 21st of June. It's set for the day of the summer solstice. And this is an immersive 1-day event packed with yoga practices, sound healing, and intuitive painting. And in all these forms, we will be celebrating the creation and expression. And I've chosen the summer solstice day for a reason, because it is believed, as it's seen as a portal of life, light, vitality, and opportunities, possibilities. It's the moment where the sun is as it peak. It's the longest day of the year, so it naturally has these qualities of activating, getting into that inner potential. So this is something that I want to bring through the practices like yoga, sound healing, and intuitive painting, for anyone that wants to dive and tap into their inner potential. So yes, whenever you feel a bit uninspired, burned out, or you just simply seek to reset, recharge, and spark that inner fire, that inner potential of creativity, bringing that expression into the life, this is the right place to find yourself with.
I love it. I love it. And I got to tell you, it's exactly what I'm feeling like I need in my life right now. So I'm ready to bring in some of that creative energy and to really step into some of these areas that I've been holding myself back on a little bit lately, which, you know, I'm sure you know probably a little too much about, but most people don't know. And so I am so excited. I know, you know, I'm going to be there, and I can't wait. I would actually love for you to share a little bit about each one of the things that you're going to be doing. Like, tell us a little bit about some of your yoga sessions, and whatever you want to share about that. If you want to share, you know, the benefits or the actual process that you go through, what you incorporate in those, and then go from there.
Absolutely, yes. So I'm super excited for the program that I've prepared for you guys. So the day is going to be split in a sense, sort of like a two parts. So in the first part, in the morning, we'll start with a activating yoga session, a session to let your energy flow, evoke that potential, activate your body. After which we will move into soothing sound bath, crystalline sound bath, with the use of the crystal balls. So this is going to be a moment to receive, to process. This sound bath will aim to give a nice backdrop for the relaxation and healing. And the pairing of these two practices is not without the reason. After the activating, flowy, evoking practice, your mind, your nervous system, your body will be in a very open, receptive state. So this is why the sound bath with the crystal balls is going to suit perfectly after this practice. So then we'll pause for some lovely plant-based lunch prepared by my very best friend, who's a private chef. Very looking forward to that nutritious feast. So this is going to be the moment where we will allow ourselves to resonate a little bit after the morning practices, fuel our body, connect with the community. I'm expecting so many lovely people to join us this day. And then after the lunch, we will move to a practice of intuitive painting. So the practice of intuitive painting is the practice in which you don't need any artistic qualities, experience. It's just you, the paints, and the flow. It's the practice which we approach with no expectation. There's no goal to achieve. There is no art to be made. It's just you tapping into that playfulness. So guiding you through through this practice that's going to, you know, evoke that flow of expression, of you know, just freely allowing yourself to go on a canvas. Yes, and after that we are going to move into more restorative yoga practice, in which we will once again bring ourselves a little bit more inwards. We'll tap into the body, gently moving here and there, to then land in a second sound healing practice of the day, which is going to be more of a soundscape, sound journey with the use of the gongs, of the voice and other activating instruments. And in this session, we will be more working on evoking the intention of expression, bringing that spark in your life, bringing that extra charge to your action, connecting you to your purpose, leaving you with more clarity, more passion and energy to what you want to create next in life, or whatever situation you're facing that needs your creative input. So yeah, that's a long story short how the day is going to unravel.
Yeah. And I just want to summarize a little bit too. So you're going to have 2 yoga sessions, 2
Yes.
sound healing sessions, an intuitive painting session, and there's balloons happening. I don't know what that's for.
Neither do I, but I'll roll with it. I'm taking.
The universe knows that this is a celebration. And then you're also going to have a plant-based lunch.
That's
And so, you know, I'm so, I love these kinds of things. And I know most people who follow me know how passionate I am and how much I care about sharing these kinds of things in the world. But I just want to take a moment to talk about how generous Gosha is being with this day retreat in London, in terms of like, it takes a really compassionate person to do something like this in general, but to do it at such an inexpensive price. And I know you're passionate about making things accessible to people, and that's important to you. But I just want to highlight, if you are in London on June 20th and you are remotely interested in any of these things, yoga, sound healing, intuitive painting, or just having a plant-based meal, honestly, the price that you're going to get this ticket for, which I'll have her talk about in a moment, is so inexpensive for something like this. You can't even in the United States go to a yoga class or a workshop for the price that she's offering this for. So really, really great opportunity to join and to have a really fun time with a beautiful human being. I'm going to be there. I'm an awkward human being. And so it'll be a good energy. But so Gosha, tell us a little bit about the price. I know you've got a special discount that you want to share with some people. So tell us, like, what's the cost going to look like, and what's that discount, and how long does that discount last?
Yes, that's correct. So, as you said, I really wanted to create a full day event with all sorts of practices and tools that I'm using on a daily basis to, you know, to restore my mind, my batteries, and then activate my potential. But what I also care about is to make it as accessible as possible. So yeah, I decided to go a little crazy, and you know, as an act of that celebration and me coming back to London, I'm offering this whole retreat for the regular price of £110. So this is the, as you mentioned, the whole day of immersive practices and experiences with the food on top. Knowing me, I'm gonna make plenty of vegetarian snacks here and there because I love feeding people, being typical Polish host. Yes, definitely. No one is gonna leave hungry from that event. So yeah, regular price £110. However, I've decided to release a 20% off limited discount, which is going to drop the price to £89 as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I really do hope this is an accessible, decent price for all these practices, for the people to get to know these practices, and you know, also to leave with the tools in their pocket, you know, to use long after the retreat is finished, to be able to invoke that inner potential, inner power, rejuvenate, recharge, reset whenever they need to. So yes, definitely very much accessible price, straight from my heart. I'm more than happy to be able to offer this retreat at this price. So yeah, grab your ticket while the discounts are still on.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Gosha, I mean, I think that's all I have. I think we've covered anything. Is there anything else you want to add to that? And actually, before we do that, I know you're gonna give us the link. And so when I post this video, I will post the link directly to the tickets, so people can purchase the tickets. And you know, if you have questions or anything, or you want to see the landing page, you'll all that information, I'll post it either in the comments or in the post itself. And so you'll have that access to the link. Gosha, anything else we want to share?
I think that's it. I think we've covered everything that the retreat is going to bring. As I said, I'm super excited to host that. I'm super excited to connect with people like you, and celebrate that inner spark that's within us, and that we need to connect to in order to live our life's purpose, to feel fulfilled in life, and create beautiful things for ourselves and for others. So yeah, super excited, looking forward. And of course, in the meantime, if anyone has any questions, or anyone wants to connect and ask about these practices or anything else, you can find me via Anne's Instagram or via link. And yeah, I'm happy to connect, and don't hesitate to reach out.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Gosha, thank you so much for chatting with us. Thank you for sharing this with the world. I'm so excited to be there. I will be in London for this event. And so if you are going to be in London, you want to see me, or you want to just check out Gosha's awesome event, don't hesitate to reach out. Let us know that you're going to be there. And I look forward to seeing you. So happy to see you. Thank you so much for joining. And everyone else, look forward to hearing your thoughts or your comments in the section below. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, Anne. Speak soon. Take care, everyone.